everyone, it's Keti. Thanks for joining me. I'd like to tell you a little bit about A to Z Bellydance 2021. Now this time the one-year course is a little different. It's actually a lot more jam-packed and we're doing a weekly class instead of fortnightly, and all you need is 2 hours a week to get through the whole course. But the most amazing thing about this course this year is that we have 9 awesome mentors with us, women from all around the world, from all different nationalities, and the best thing about them is that they're really into community, dancing, into raising women's spirits, making people feel better about themselves, and also they're so diverse in their skills and directions. We have women from Indigenous communities, women who are dealing with seniors and ladies who may have physical limitations, fusion, tribal, Gothic style belly dancing, and of course the core of A to Z belly dance is ballady, folkloric dance, classical and the Rakshaki. So how do we structure the A to Z this year with our weekly classes? Well, it's kind of like a flow and I take you through this wonderful journey. We begin with somatics and I'm joined by Sam Nascimento, our course drummer, who's going to play rhythms for us so that we really get into our weight sensing, space sensing, understanding more about the rhythmic aspect of the dance and how the rhythm affects us in our body, in our gravity points, and how we experience our weight fully. See, I'm really into gravity-rich dancing, not floating away, but allowing yourself to really feel the drums and feel the rhythm. And of course, I've been doing this for a long time because I began dancing at 17 with live Arabic music, and shortly after ended up in Cairo in my 20s dancing to live Arabic music again. So my whole experience has been live Egyptian style music. Of course, some of you know I ran the Sphinx Festival and the musical Heart of Egypt events, where it's all about live music. How do we dance to balladi, shabi, saidi, classical Rakshaki? Where are the roots of the dance, musicality, somatics, and also how do you find your own creative direction in the dance? So we work a lot with live music. In fact, A to Z is almost all live music and a lot of original new recordings from Cairo. So we begin with the somatics and then we move on to something amazing with Sam, where we actually look at 40 different Arabic rhythms. And to each of those rhythms, I show you 3 different Arabic movements. We're really looking at the aesthetic, the weight sensing, and hitting those gravity points to allow us to really understand each movement individually. After that, we progress through to A to Z belly dance, and we do A to Z advanced, Astro Belly, Mahmoud Reda drills. We have some tips from Farida Fahmi, one of my mentors, and also someone who I work very closely with. We then move on to the teacher training, looking at how you teach for stage, how you develop your own performance styles for stage, whether you're choreographing for yourself, a soloist, a troupe, your students, or a big show. We also look at how you work with a community with things like events or kind of keeping tabs on where your students are at so that you can be a better teacher for them and support them more. We also look at how do you teach people with physical limitations, disabilities, or how you may adapt your movements and classes for seniors. We finish off with a wonderful concert at the end of the year. Now I'm going to be showing you 20 different choreographies, and they all involve using the A to Z routines, different props, different stylizations, various creative ways of experiencing both live music and wonderful recordings, compositions. The Egyptian musicians I work with are incredible. They're wonderful people and they really want to show you the best of Arabic music. So a lot of our music is live. That includes the rhythm sections but also the full orchestrals. We look at traditional music, at Rakshaki orchestrals, at more modern styles including the Shabi style dancing, which we've got some guests coming in for. So I'm really excited to be sharing all of this with you. Not only will you be learning somatics, the individual moves, 40 rhythms, 20 choreographies, but you'll also be learning around 56 different individual routines, which we then expand and we show them each in a ballady or folkloric way of presentation, a raksharki or classical presentation mode, and lastly a fusion or contemporary dance mode. So we're going to then have so many different ways of interpreting these routines that we actually build them into something else. So I'm going to actually have about 250 ways of dancing these routines. It's almost like having 250 different routines to choose from for your vocabulary. Again, it's all about support, beautiful mentors who are there to guide you. Every student who signs up gets a personal mentor. We start in February on the 1st and we finish it at the end of November, because our concert and the big tests, which is really you presenting a special project, which is lovely, you can use that as well in your own teaching, is presented in December. The concert will be online, women from all around the world, very diverse group of wonderful ladies, and I'll be here with you all the way as your mentor and guide weekly as we do the A to Z belly dance.